let's talk about data engineering plus AI. Now, data engineering as a phrase or a job description is fairly nebulous. So I want to begin by actually describing my maybe tongue-in-cheek definition of data engineers. Data engineers operationalize critical internal and external business data for analytics and decision-making. Sounds like a lot of buzzwords, but for me, the main part of this whole phrase is the word operationalize. Data can be sitting in cold storage facilities and never be looked at ever again. That is a decidedly worse outcome and worse situation than any alternative where data is at least used for some positive or some productive outcomes. Operationalizing data is critical to any firm becoming data-driven. Because of this, and because of the inherent challenges of data silos and different data formats, data engineers tend to become a jack of all trades. They are able to do DevOps, data analytics, engineering, data analysis. Many of them have actually become full-fledged machine learning engineers, just building the pipelines to clean data and dump it into some of these models. So the responsibilities of the modern data engineer include everything from full cycle integration to transformation, loading data into systems, to even security and compliance work. The ability of doing data validation, quality control, and my personal favorite, even vendor assessment. Bringing in new technologies, new individuals, new contractors, all of this falls underneath the realm of a modern data engineer. Now, the foundational framework of data engineering, which many of you may have heard, is ETL, extract, transform, and load. Now, what this paradigm does is it's a high-level way of describing the traditional operations of any data-focused initiative. You extract data from a source system. You transform it given business logic or some intended goal, and you load it into some end state system. ETL. This has been the bread and butter of data engineers forever. Now, as the world of data engineering evolves and the advent of some of these generative AI tools become more and more present, we're noticing a few parallels. In the world of data engineering and artificial intelligence combined, businesses now need their critical data operationalized. And as I just said, data engineers operationalize data. The modern data engineer and the next iteration of data engineer, as we've seen, has become something of an expert at extracting data from source systems, transforming it into some format, and putting it somewhere. In the modern enterprise and with LLMs or other generative AI models, they are now extracting information from files that exist inside of businesses, SQL data, PowerPoints, PDFs. They transform it into a way that's meaningful and helpful for models to actually read and parse. And then they can load it into the end state model. Loading it into the end state model is kind of nebulous. That can either mean something like RAG, that we'll talk about in a bit. It can mean fine-tuning. It can even mean training a whole brand new foundational model. So the ETL paradigm of data engineering is the exact same ETL paradigm of generative AI. Meaning, as a business owner or even as a data engineer, the data engineers are already trained on how to operationalize business data. A brief story from the case of efficiently. This was not something that we knew going into it. Our goal was to train up a set of individuals or use technology to automate some of these behaviors away. Specifically, the ETL, the extraction, parsing unstructured information. But then we realized the people that had the most knowledge in this space happened to be the data engineers. When we started leveraging them, we drove huge business transformation. We were able to use extraction systems, methodologies, and technology to actually bridge gaps and incorporate data sets into models that were previously just not worth analyzing. Old PDFs from way back when. This insight is so powerful for both enterprises that want to use generative AI tools and technologies, as well as individuals that want to be in the hot space. To become truly proficient